Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to my beginner's guide to Master Ninja on Ninja Gaiden Sigma. And this one is Chapter 11, the Military Support Base. So starting off like an absolute boss, I drop a smoke bomb then, thinking I had shurikens equipped. I didn't, and I wasted a smoke bomb. But it's all good, cause not to worry, we're going to be moving down here, and because we're going to be taking on soldiers, this is not going to be as tough as some of the earlier levels were where we were taking on the ninjas and the cats, because I do believe any fight with soldiers in them, if you can control the encounter, you'll have a lot of success. These guys though can be quite challenging because they do shoot you a lot and they do block a lot, but as soon as you get the first Izuna drop going, you can generally chain the essence and get rid of the rest of them, or you can even use the bow that you've got. The powerful bow will stun people now and things like that, but as you see, I use a mixture of on-landing essence techniques to take out those first few guys, and I'm going to be moving into the next area where there's a couple of turrets and a bunch of spawning rocket launcher guys. So in this room there is an unlimited supply of explosive arrows, and you want to use those to your benefit, because if you're going for karma, you want to be doing ultimate techniques out the bone, but if you're not, look at me hitting that damn lamppost. This is a cheeky spot. Sometimes this guy will shoot you, other times it seems okay. There's another turret to my left, and I'm not too sure if I hit him with arrows, but we'll soon find out. There he is. Can be quite difficult to get the shot, because the aiming on this game is kind of garbage, but once you take those two guys out, you are now set to fight the encounter without any nuisances, and all it's going to be is the truck to my left. Bunch of guys are going to spawn out of that. There's going to be a normal guy and a rocket launcher guy. You want to kill the rocket launcher guy first, or he'll do that to you. And what I'm going to do on this section is I'm trying to actually examine the arrows, but Ryu decided to do some attacks. As soon as I pick up the arrows, put them on, and I'm going to jump around and I'm going to fire them, because two of these arrows will kill these enemies on Master Ninja, and it stops them and interrupts them from doing anything, just like what they do to you, only you're doing it to them. Right there I tried to do the on-landing, it didn't quite work. There's some blue essence which will allow me to do a nice UT with it, but I absorb both of it because I am a little bit low on life, and then just take that guy out with a gleaming blade. And what you can do here, if you want to do it correctly, which is the best way to fight it, is to charge the gleaming blade before they spawn, and then unleash it, kill them both, and keep charging it, like I'm doing now. Just rinse and repeat this technique as they spawn, and it'll be a much cleaner fight than you just witnessed. Right there he throws me because I was too busy getting distracted by essence. But this can be much cleaner if you just keep chaining those ultimate techniques. You don't have to, you know, make a complete mockery of it as I'm doing right now, but this is what the fight can devolve into if, you know, you let it, so just be aware of that. You'll notice there's a key over there. That's going to unlock the warehouse we're going to be moving towards in a moment. There you go. And before you do so, make sure that you refresh on your arrows, because you're going to be using them coming up. Because this level is pretty easy. There's just a couple of sections that are a little bit cheap. There's two really bullshitty boss fights that I don't enjoy at all, because you're going up against a tank and a helicopter. And there's also a section where you have to destroy a tower, which there's a couple of different techniques of doing it, and the technique I use in this video is a good one, but you will get hurt. So be that as it may, you know, there are a few different ways you can approach it, and I'll probably talk about that when I get there. So this room is more of a platforming puzzle room than anything else. There is a bunch of the robots that will spawn, and they're very annoying, but it's Ninja Gaiden, man. If you've not been pissed off yet, you're not playing this game. So all this is going to compose of is me showing you a couple of jump shortcuts to get on top of these things. The same jumps I've been using throughout the game, and they're the same jumps I'll be using later on. They work the best with the Dragon Sword. You saw a couple missions back me fucking up some jumps because I tried to do it with the double, with the twin swords. That doesn't work. I would probably advise avoiding that chest, because bats, they're just stupid and there's no need for them in the game, and yet they're there to piss you off, so you want to be aware of that. And all this is going to be is fetching, going into an office to get a key to open a doorway. There is another gold scarab on the way, which I'll show you how to get, and that box up there will give you the steel core arrows, which are really good against machines, and you want to utilise these to take out the robots that are going to spawn now. So these are just a big swarm of your standard laser robot things that, if it were up to me, would not be in the game, because they're absolutely pointless and all they do is frustrate, but they're here, so the best way to deal with them is to just keep hitting them with arrows. Be careful, because they will do a horizontal laser beam, and it goes through most cover and will still hit you, and if it does come into contact with you, it will knock you over. And the thing that sucks about that is they can actually push you off of the balcony, so you have to run all the way back up. So you want to be careful, and just take your time picking them off. One of the saving graces of this bullshit enemy, excuse me, is the fact they drop quite a lot of blue essence sometimes if you need it. And I get hit a lot by them because they're cheap and I just don't enjoy them. You can rely on the auto aim as well, that will help you, but just clean them up in your own time. And what's going to be happening, if anybody's been paying attention to my channel, is I've got a couple of walkthroughs happening at the same time, and because all of them aren't really premium content, that's why I'm interspersing them and I'm not putting them up as quick as I possibly can, because I have Portal 3 videos that I can put up. The reason why those are so delayed is because they take so long to upload. I generally will only do one a day when I do those ones, and they take forever. The Saints Row, I've got about 7 more videos to put up, and then I'm going to actually start recording more of it, because I've got kind of lazy with that playthrough, but it's easy to do, and it's pretty fun, so I'm going to complete it regardless. It's just no rush, it's on more of a back burner than anything else. Then there's the Metal Gear Solid stuff that's coming out. That's going to be uploaded pretty much with this guide. This guide's already been completed, I just need to upload it. And as of the 10th, which is in 4 days from now, Darkness 2 is going to be coming out, so that one's going to actually supersede all of the content so far. That is the guide that you're going to be seeing a non-stop stream until I've got it up, because that is a premium guide for me. And what that means is it's an optimum set of videos that I need to put up, because if anything it's going to help build my channel better than any of the other ones, because this is good to watch and it's fun to play and it's nice that people enjoy it, but there aren't that many people looking for this unless they look at nothing but Ninja Gaiden. And as much as I've enjoyed making this guide, and I've enjoyed, you know, playing the difficulty and experiencing it, I'm under no illusion that this is not going to pull me the same kind of numbers that something like a new release will. So, from the business perspective of my channel, which is me striving to build it into something beautiful, Darkness 2 takes priority. As Mass Effect 3 will. Mass Effect 3 will take even bigger priority, so on and so forth. If you're wondering why there's not been Final Fantasy 13 2 guide up, it's probably because I'm not going to be doing one. My friend says the game is very short, so there's a possibility I might do something with it, but as it stands, I don't know, it's not my game, people, and it doesn't look very hard, which on top of that is, you know, kind of a joke, but there you go. And the Metal Gear stuff is definitely going to keep me occupied, because it's not easy, that game, and even the videos that I've put up that do make it look easier than it is, when you try and do it yourself, you'll realise there's a hell of a lot more skill and a hell of a lot more precision that goes into it when you do it, because I've seen speedruns ever since I first got Metal Gear Solid 2 back when I was younger, of people doing ridiculous things, and some of it I've remembered, some of it I've adapted myself, a lot of it I've just kind of messed my way through, and when you watch them do it, it just looks so effortless. It's same with Ninja Gaiden, it looks really effortless, and then you come to play it, and you get your ass kicked, and something that takes them 10 minutes takes you 2 hours, so it's kind of funny. And I don't know if I went on top of that office building I was just going into then while I was talking. There's a scarab on top of it. I don't think I figured it out on this. The only time I figured it out was when I played on the original Xbox version. Because the graphics are worse, you actually see the shimmer off the top of the scarab, and that's what told me it was there. So word to the wise, if you're looking for them, one is up there, and I'm completely skipping it with the look of this. Once we open this door, I'm going to rush directly to the save point, because there's a big fight coming up against a lot of rocket launcher guys, and I do not enjoy this fight at all. I use a mixture of explosive arrows and probably the Izuna drops. A good technique for this is to use the Derby if you've got it. It can work wonders against these, just to chain UTs, but I just go cheap and I just fire as many arrows as I can, because at the end of the day, if they're going to fire rockets at me, I'm going to fire bullshit at them, and that's kind of how I play it. So, save point used, and then as soon as you come out here, you're going to get shot at, you're going to get people hitting you. You can kill this first guy, then chain his essence to kill his buddies, and if you want to get close to them and do a ultimate technique, you can stun them with an arrow and then follow it up with something better. That guy just blocked it, what a dick, I didn't even know they could do that. And that's the difference between Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. Ninja Gaiden 2 kind of relies on throwing massive mobs of enemies at you to try and, you know, just overwhelm you and swarm you. This game, the enemies seem so much more intelligent, and you don't fight as many, but they're still deadly because they respond a lot better. They're not just fodder, and I do prefer this approach. I think if Ninja Gaiden 2 had a little bit more finesse in how the enemies were worked, it could have been something really, really special. And I think that's why I'm looking forward to playing Sigma 2 so much, because it's it's not a clusterfuck, and that's the one thing I hate. I hate just constantly being berated. I like to be able to plan what I'm doing, and on this game, that's exactly what you can do, and it makes it really fun and really rewarding. And I just don't like rocket launchers and guns, man. Just give me some guy with a sword. Just give me a bunch of kendo dudes. I don't need these guys to be shooting me all day and wearing ridiculous armor. It's silly, but you'll know when this fight is over, by the way, because it will give you a little cinematic, so do not think you've killed everybody just because you can't see someone. You will get a rocket in your mouth and you'll not know where it came from, and then you'll probably get 2 or 3 more, so just try your best, and bear in mind that this is Ninja Gaiden, so the camera is not going to help you. If anything, it's going to hinder you. It's a boss for it. But there's a little cinematic showing you that the door's open. You can then progress through the door into the first fight, which is going to be against 2 tanks. And this is going to be another sloppy boss fight from me, people, because I just don't like this fight. I know the general strategy on how to do it without taking damage. It's just doing it and reading about it are 2 completely different things, and I just did not have the patience to get a cleaner run. So if you're a perfectionist, feel free to take your time. I just wanted to get past it because I don't like this chapter. I think it's a bad one. And there's a couple more coming up that I don't like either, but I'll talk about those when we arrive. So I'm just going to upgrade some stuff with this guy, and I will see you in the next video, people. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and you take care now.